What's up, guys? Merrick's here. Got an interesting video tonight. Most of you probably haven't seen a 4-star gold Mankind, and that's probably for a good reason. Although he is a lot better than people think. Um, yeah, let's take him for a run on the SmackDown Live Hell Tour, where we're at a class disadvantage. And I'll show you the reason why I say he's better than you might expect. Both of these moves are 7 charge blacks, so they're very easy to load, and they create a bunch of blues. With Sting at 9k and Seth NXT, that's actually 11 each, so we're talking 22 blues. And it's pretty decent gem damage. It's his second highest. He is a showboat, so this is probably what keeps him from being, in my opinion, top tier. I think he's pretty solid. The gem damage just isn't quite there because he's a showboat. Also, I don't have his gear. If I had his gear, I believe it adds 10% gem damage. So in this case, depending if it stacks off the base or not, it'd be about 250 to 2640, or to 250 to 260. So my Elias is not 9k yet. That would probably be the other trainer I would put on him. There's other options you could use too. But yeah, let's get into it real quick. It's my cat in the background. I do have a strap on him, but I only have 2 medals. They are Fury. Neither of them are very good. But yeah. So I have a +1 MP with tour perks, so it's not going to require a match. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can do the random and catch some cascades and maybe pin, or you can do the choose and fill up most of the areas before you hit the random. So for this time, we'll just do it this way. Try not to cause a pin. As it fills up, it gets kind of hard to tell. So this is one way. We're going to hit this, and most of the board's probably going to go goodbye. Not that we need it to, but yeah, there you go. Boom. We haven't talked about his other blue move, which does decent damage, and you can toss some heal gems out. A lot of blue TP. And heal yourself a little bit. So you'll see me on opponents that have high hit points not drop the heal gems if my life is full, because when you match them, you don't do damage on a heal gem. So depending on the situation. We'll just do the randoms first this time. See what happens. Hopefully we pick up maybe just one match and not cause a pin. Drop some heal gems down and fill my life up. Yeah. So 5 of them, it ends up being 25k-ish, 26k heal, somewhere in there. And he's in danger, so it really doesn't matter where I put any of this. I am a Mankind mark, so that is why I decided to level him up. And like I said, he's not terrible. back to full life. So he also has a very, very good tag link with Trickster Rock. Matching black gems, I believe, charges at 3 extra MP. It's enough so that one black match fills your blacks. So you're constantly able to reload. $11 is so many to choose. And if you have to, when you're choosing that many, it's not too hard to set up a semi-recycle to a full recycle. I don't know if the tour will have anyone strong enough that I'll have to worry about a recycle. I kind of doubt it, but we'll do the side node for it with Eddie. So I prefer row breaks. I've said it before. So that's a bunch of rows. And we'll just go with the double gems there. Wild cards, rather. Easy win. So talking back to the benefit of doing the choose before the random, that way you ensure all of the blues are on the board. So theoretically you're getting the biggest match, but you can't control it at the same time, so there's some give and take there. Generally I like doing the random into the choose. That way I can use the heal move if I want, either for just straight damage or to get some heals in. But yeah, 7 charge, both moves for 22 total gems if you have Sting, 20 if you don't. I was lucky enough to get Hall of Fame Sting from the Faction Vault. I certainly have no interest in chasing the Hall of Fame guys. Too rich for my blood. Nice Cascade. I might have to do a road at the very end of this so you guys can see him against a higher level opponent. Maybe against Batista. Yeah, we'll do that when this is done. Oh, actually, we'll do the tag match. Then I can show you Rock and the tag link. That's what we'll do. AJ doing AJ things. So yeah, you know, it's different. He's pretty fun for me because I like Mankind. I've yet to see run into another 3 or 4-star gold in the game. So of him. So this is I think everyone should have at least one character that's just for them. You're not that you play and use just because you really like them, regardless of where they might fall on a tier list or anything like that. Lots of characters are way more viable than people might think and are certainly usable, if for nothing else things like farming. As you can see, or doing your dailies in this case, you can see we're going to run through the whole hell mode and be very close to full life, if not full life. Granted, I'm a lot higher talent than my opponents, but still. I get to use a guy I like with really no negative to it. And Showboat's one of those classes that I'm not super big on, other than Dango, I think is amazing. But generally, because their gem damage is low, they're not guys I would use in feud or showdown generally. So they're more my gimmick type guys or guys I want to play around with. We'll just do the choose because it should end it, and I want to get all the heals. Yeah, whatever. We'll just connect the dots. I don't like doing that, but it's not going to matter, so. Almost back up to full life. So now we'll go do the road and we'll try Batista out. He's got a sub, I think, in that one, so. No, we'll do the tag team so I can show you the Rock. That's it. Sorry, it's past midnight here. Had a long day at work. Wanted to get one video with audio in. My Trick Rock isn't super leveled or anything. I do have plans to do that. He's actually quite good. And we'll look at that link for you guys. Oops, wrong one. Let's click on this one. Right there. 3 more MP. So 3 match is 6 and your next turn 7. So you're full every match. So really, if I wanted to, I could put NWO show on here for some extra black gems to start on the starting board. Take Bray off and put Surfer Sting, Acro Sting, and I would have 13 gems turn into blue. But Bray means if I miss on the starting board like this, I'm going to go next turn, so we'll get to start here. And let's see how this goes. The nice thing about choosing so many is it makes it a lot easier to make sure you get the match you want. So let's actually clear. I'm gonna go for damage and just do the damage, and then there we go, and the blacks will be ready next turn. And we did 84k. Definitely would be more, and we'll go for more this turn. I'm just going to do the 22k damage because I want to see if we can, how close we can get to putting him away. Depends on where these randoms fall, really. Because he's got Sting can kick him out. So 174k. You can see I really like Rose, and we got a crit, so 148k. So people say Mankind is not that good, but when you can drop that kind of damage, he's not too bad. And we can just tag Rock in to finish Mark Henry out here. Ooh, big cascade for him. Actually, we got a 5 match. So there we go. Anyway, that's Mankind at 4-star gold. Better than people think. not top tier, but certainly usable lots of different ways, and can do a surprising amount of damage. Thanks for watching, guys. Um, if you would like, you subscribe and like the video. I'd appreciate that. Also, comments. I'm working on learning how to do this whole video thing, so interested in any and all feedback. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good night.